Good morning to everybody. Shout out to all those barbers. Wanted to do a quick comparison between the Andis double mag and the one mag. What goes on between the wall. So I want to do this video short and just get right to the point. In case I'm recording from a barbershop, I work in a barbershop at Puerto Rico at the south part of the island, the southeast, and it's mostly coast. So right now it's raining. If you want to see outside, it's kind of like raining outside. There's too much mountains around. Okay. The thing about these magnetic guards, they're good guards. They're awesome. But I went to Sally's. I bought these in Sally's. And I want another pair of these, but then they didn't have them. They had these. So I said, let's give it a shot and buy them. And they told me if I didn't like them, I could return them back, which now I can't do because I did this to it. The reason is I want to save a lot of people not from doing the mistake that I am, but that I have. But the thing is that I heard a barber. I think he's the only one that made a video on YouTube about these guards. The difference between the other one, like this one, and this one. And he said that the one did not blend in with the two. And I was like skeptical not to buy it. I'm not going to buy it then. But I said, might not know what's the real problem. So I went ahead and buy it anyway. And I realized that if you see that line that I drew here, this is the line. This was giving me a problem. I heard about this barber. I don't know his name actually. Shout out to you, and thanks for posting that video. Now I can help other people, too, with the same problem. They might be hesitating, and maybe be able to help you. This is the problem. There was, the plastic that I kind of cut down here was all the way up to that line. And the problem that I had, and this barber was talking about that he couldn't blend the one into the two. I found the problem. Let's say I put this on my, these things just get stuck to anything. Okay, if you see the line, right? Now you can tell that if you see that the back blade, the one that is shining, you can see it cutting it in there and it gets into the grooves, so it's gonna do the job. But when I put this lever back, there was a problem. The line was way up, that plastic part was way up. And then it did not cut. It wasn't even cutting hair, because if you can see and tell that the back blade is under the line, and I couldn't cut, and I couldn't blend from there, so I had that problem. And I said I might as just well fix it, because I don't know how much this is gonna last me. And they should keep on doing this. And this, you do a good work. And this is the best guards that I have ever used. I always, I also tell my dad to use this sometimes because when I tell him to cut my hair, he prefers to use this. You know, he's been a barber ever since, and he bought me my first clippers was a Masters, and I have it in that case there. And the thing is, I don't use a lot of clippers and not buying it all. I think it's a waste of money. And I keep them in there because I just have my best right there and then pack it and take it wherever I go. It's much more simple. And I have another set. The Slimline Pro is a pretty good thing. Couldn't get the new one, but that will do the job. Especially with the beards and all that stuff. But focusing on what I wanted to talk today. What's the amazing things about this? Also, you guys can see this is the 2. Focus in there, please. This is actually the 2. And this is the 2 from the 1 mag. There's a problem with it. You see how thin this one is? It's almost like a 1. And this one is how big it is. This doesn't want to focus now. It's a problem. The thing is that I kind of blend in this too. Put the level up. Blend into the 3 easily. And the same thing I do with this. And the reason why I have this one out is because when I go from the 1 and I'm blending in from the 1 to the 2, all I do is this. Let's say I'm using the 1, you know, I have it on here and everything, and I want to blend into the 2, I just put it back up. That's it, like that simple. The amazing thing about that, so I can go from a 1 to a 1 1/2. And that's what I liked about them. You know, that's what I like about them. The thing that I realized with the 0 guard, I have to do the same thing too. I had to cut them off. They were giving me the same problem. The thing that I found out with the 0 guard is I did a blowout yesterday twice. When I was doing that fade and getting the fade line out, I passed the 1, 2. Actually, this guy came in and I just gave him 3 on the top, 2 on the sides, and then in the side I came blending that in, you know, and trying to take that fade line out. So when I passed this one, then passed this one, then started to, you know, do that blending and taking that fade line out, I realized something. When I started to, you know, blend in by the notches. I went into this point and I started cutting that hair and taking that fade line out, whatever was left of it. But I didn't hear the machine cutting hair. This is why I use it. Every time the machine makes a noise, it's cutting hair. If it's not making noise, I don't have to do anything there. I just turn on the machine and keep on going to where I need to take down hair, right? And I realized that at this length is the same as this. So I had a second client yesterday in the morning, and he asked me for that blowout too. This time the guy wanted on the sides. And I realized that I didn't even have to use this. So I started just blending from the 0, 000, and so on. And then I got into the 1. No problem. And then I faded back into the 2. That's it. So, actually blended in. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll help some of you guys that have the same problem with it. I don't know if it does the same work with the Pro Alloy or the Andis NV. But I know this was what my situation was. It wasn't cutting. It wasn't able to cut with that plastic all the way up there. So when I had to put that notch back, it wouldn't do the job because the blades were not able to be fed because all that plastic was all the way up there and I couldn't do anything. So it was almost impossible. I don't know. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you hesitate about with them. I'm planning to keep on using it. I invested the money. I'm gonna have to use it and be able to save these. These are the best in history of all times. It's like Kanye West used to say it. God bless.